Hello race fans and welcome back to the El Camino Beano. And we have some pretty exciting news for you.
Well, first you gotta tell the audience about Elizabeth's condition.
Oh, right. Well, Elizabeth is fine. She got a phone call and got real excited and then she fell.
Here, let me explain. Elizabeth got a call from her boyfriend, Chakotay, and he proposed to her. She was so excited she fainted and fell off the building. And right behind us is the marriage. It's taking place and Mr. Dark is conducting the wedding.
This is really sweet, Richard.
Folks, we're reporters, and we want to let you know the dog rescue team is here, and some very close friends are here. The Hold My Beer guys are here. There's Harvey and Mo. Where's Billy?
What's that up there?
Look out! Aaron, you okay?
I'm okay, but we've got to watch the instant replay. Are you tracking?
What? Aaron?
All right, race fans.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Billy comes in much too fast and impacts the cameraman, knocks over Richard, and you see me face up too.
He just ruined the entire wedding and bruised us all. Now introduce the drivers.
In lane 1, we have the number 5 seed, and you're looking at Chase Family Racing. In count is driving that pretty off-loaded El Camino. The number 12 seed, Wizard of Oz Racing. We've got Gino driving that gorgeous orange El Camino.
Why are we playing the wedding music?
And here, the number 21 seed. A very familiar driver is Puff with Puff's Racing. And then finally, in lane 4, the number 28 seed from Raw Sun God Racing is Duke Newman.
Okay, Aaron, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry for the wedding music during the beginning of the race, but hey, we wanted to recognize Chakotay and Elizabeth.
That's right. Congratulations.
And folks, it's race 1. On the outside, we've got the end count man. Gino has a lead, but now he's lost it. And look at Puff go. He's pulled out into the lead as they make their way out of the snow. Now, end count is first onto the Mesa Butte, the no drift zone now. He clears the jump and he's looking good, but here comes Puff, and Puff is going to take the lead on runway 3. What a beautiful run for him. And I see end count in second, and all the drivers are still in the race. First place goes to Puff as he knocks out the timer. Third place is Duke Newman, and fourth is Gino.
As we go to the instant replay, there you see end count in the lead, but it's Puff that really surprised all of the drivers by pulling out ahead. Almost. That was very close. Right there for Gino to get an extra point going over the GTR logo. All the drivers look good as they come down runway 3 and they all finish. But take a note here, those that jump the train jump, and that's Gino, and in count get an extra point. Let's go to race 2.
Puff is the number 21 seed, and now he is here closest to us. Gino is next to him. They're going to be on the Joker lanes, and the lights are green. Another great start by end count, and there we see Gino pull up right next to him, and of course now Puff pulls ahead. Puff was first down the Joker lane, and end count has the lead on the main lanes. They have crossed over that logo just there, and once again, Puff pulls out ahead down runway 3, and he's got the lead over end count. He handles the scrambler very well. End count takes second. Gino has third. Oh, and look at this. Coming in fourth is Duke Newman.
Race fans, all of these drivers seem to be controlling the course very well. And here in the slow-mo instant replay, just watch how they navigate, how they make their way through the snow and keep up their speed. Now, of course, that was the slow-mo feature. They weren't getting faster, but it just goes to show these cars are well built. It looks like Chase did not get over the logo. Oh, wow. And there, Duke Newman barely makes it over the jump, but his race continues and he gets a vital point, plus an extra point. And here he comes around. So you'll see Duke Newman has 4 points, but the leader right now with 2 first-place finishes is Puff with Puff's Racing.
I bet Puff is quite happy, and we're ready for race 3. Puff is on the outside. Next to him, Duke Newman. End count, and Gino's closest to us. Here we go. Race 3 is underway. All of the cars make it over, and wow, like a rocket ship, end count is pulled out into the lead. Now here comes Puff making his way around, but it looks like our end count fellow is going to be coming down. Oh no, he got stuck. He actually drove off the road, and Puff is in first place. Here he comes around the big U, and behind him it looks like we've got Duke Newman. There's a first place finish. Duke! Oh no, Duke did not finish, and Puff is he's our only finisher.
That's right, he's our only finisher. And the other drivers, their race plans kind of went out the window. Puff is first over the train jump, and you can see Duke Newman catching up to him. And honestly, it was the end count that had a wonderful lead, but then choked. Now take a look here. There's a crash in now these two cars look like they're parking at the grocery store. So Gino and end count and Mr. Duke Newman are out, and 6 extra points are handed over to Puff as we get ready for race number 4.
That's right, race number 4, and then of course after that, we've got the Ironbeard Big Wheel halftime show that Aaron is going to be...
That's right.
He's going to be hosting. That's a lights turn green. On the outside lane, it's a nice lead by Gino. Now Puff is pulled out ahead, and Count was first down the Joker lane. Ooh, this is going to be very close. Puff squeezes by Gino over the train jump beautifully. He's coming around, and once again, Puff has a wonderful lead as he's scooting around the Big U. I don't see any other drivers in sight. This has been quite a half for Puff with Puff's Racing. Another 5 points. Anybody else going to finish? Is there anybody else in this competition? And Duke says yes.
It was a tight race, but even after the no-drift zone, you see Puff pull on ahead of Gino. There's where Gino turtles it over after the train jump, so it'll be a 0 for him. Oh my goodness, check this out. End count, same problem, but this time it was Duke Newman, and he did not let that stop him as he adds 3 more points. But ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the lead Puff has inherited. And now it's time.
Wait. Oh, let me turn this knob. Go!
It's time for the Ironbeard Big Wheel halftime show. Iceman with Iceman Racing. The Darkest 13 from Rush Racing. You Lose from Kitterman Speed Shop. And Left Shark from D20 Diecast. Are you tracking? And You Lose with Kitterman Speed Shop is the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank everyone who took the time to vote for the Best in Show. The time and detail and just the effort of the builders is astonishing. Thank you for supporting GTR. But congratulations to Scotty with Necco Racing for his beautiful interpretation of an El Camino race car here. Just look at the detail. And again, congratulations for being Best in Show. You will receive a prize pack, about 5 years worth of high-quality graphite, and at least 2 or 3 cars that we never did ship back to you. We're very sorry about that. Anyway, moving right along. Race fans, we've got race number 5 on the way. Where is Aaron? Is he around here?
I'm right behind you.
Oh, that scared me. Gosh, would you just stand next to me next time? All right, here we go. Race number 6. And race fans, we've got 4 more races. Is anybody going to catch Puff? Right now, InCount's looking good as he makes his way over the bridge, and I think it was Puff taking the under. Nicely through the train jump. Now, InCount has been very fast, but he's also had some unfortunate breaks as he is making his way off of runway 3 and around the big U. It's hard to tell who's in second. First place goes to InCount. Second place, I think that was Dukem, and
I like that. It's Duke Nukem. Oh boy, that sounds politically charged. Anyway, leading the entire race was InCount, but let's take a look at what happens behind him. It's Duke that's coming in second. Here, down in third, was Puff, and he comes around in reverse, but he holds his third place position. Puff is up to 25. Now, we see InCount at 14. 3 races remain.
Yeah, for Duke Newman, I don't know, maybe it is Duke Nukem. You know how it is with our staff. We never can get names correct as we go to race number 6. Oh, wow, Puff just turned around. I think he's done for this race. InCount has the lead, and Duke is behind him. Here comes Gino. He seems a bit slow as he makes his way around, and InCount has the lead. Oh, it looks like Gino may have crossed the logo, but he is in third place. Wait a minute. There was a spin out, and InCount is well ahead. Now remember, he's got 14 points, and he's going to add 5 more at least. And there we have Gino taking second. Here comes... That was Duke, right?
Yeah, that was Duke Nukem.
No, not Nukem. Newman.
Anyway, here we go as we watch in slow motion just what happened to Puff. And I think he wanted to drive back to the starting line. Now, unfortunately, race fans, our overhead drone stopped working, and so that angle is good enough for us to give Gino a second extra point as he cleanly passes Duke Nukem.
Newman.
Oh, come on, Richard. But it's InCount that leads the way. InCount adds 5 more, and he has 19. And I'm not so sure the other drivers can even catch him now. Maybe.
Yeah, Gino and, who is it? Gino and Duke Newman. Now you got me saying it there, Aaron. They are going to have to win both races. And so far, InCount and Puff are the only winners of the races, and Puff has crashed again. Wow, what a flip from the first half of the racing. He is out with 0 points. InCount just... he pushed on ahead. Look how far ahead he is. And I don't know, for these other drivers, they're making it down the track, but it's InCount with his speed, clearly faster than the others at this point. And he's riding. Look at how smooth he rode. The scrambler, he adds 5 points. There's Duke. And I'll just leave it at that.
We begin with Puff, who in the first 4 races scored 22 points. And now, after 3 more, he's only scored 3 more points. He goes out there early. Hopefully he can finish the last race, but I believe his ticket to the Elite 8 is secure as we watch the other drivers make their way around behind InCount. And there we see Gino. He never even made it off of the train jump ramp cleanly. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have one last race. InCount with 24, Puff with 25. They're going to be moving on.
Race number 8, folks, and as Aaron alluded to, this is more of just a consolation race for the drivers. We want to thank Gino as well as Duke for coming, and look at now they're charging ahead. Good job, guys, as they're first down the Joker lane. But here comes InCount. Oh, got flipped backwards. Oh no! And it looks like Duke had some problems on the landing ramp, and I'm looking at the nose. Wow, that was the nose of Gino, so it looks like the only driver driving in reverse. Not even Puff is not even Puff finishes.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 4 cars come down the track in the instant replay, but only one of them survives. Take a look at what happened there. Watch again. Puff cuts to the inside to try to gain an advantage on Gino in the Joker lane. But now, as our inspector is checking in on them, they not only are stuck in the tunnel, looks like they damaged the track, so we'll have some repairs. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on will be Puff, who barely scored in the second half, and Encount.
Exactly, it's been quite a day. Let's zoom in here as the Sweet 16 Group 3 brings us these two, Encount and Puff, in semifinal number 1. Next time we see you on Shavano Mountain Raceway, we will know who goes to semifinal number 2.
Are you tracking?